So when you're learning anything in life, it's really important. This is something I realized recently, that you find the right teacher, because there's so many gurus and experts out there that teach all these different things, and they're all right in their own way. They have tons of followers and tons of students, and with success stories, and you might look at them and be like, oh wow, it's because it's worked for so many different people, it might work for me. But that might not always be the case, because everyone, I believe, is built differently. Like whether you subscribe to Jungian archetypes or astrology or Myers-Briggs or Enneagrams or human design or whatever, it's like it feels like there's an illusion to that everyone is built slightly differently, and then what might work for one person might not necessarily work for another. So your friend might come to you and be like, oh, try this thing, it really worked for me, but maybe it works for them, but maybe you two are different, in an internal metaphysical maybe sort of sense, that doesn't work for you. So same thing with teachers. It's like you're gonna go around to different teachers and they're gonna teach you different things, and they're all gonna be experts. But if you don't like that teacher, or you don't vibe with that teacher, or you're not similar, actually that's probably the most important, you're not similar enough to that teacher, even if they might be an expert and they've helped thousands of different people, that person might be too different to you to actually for you to be able to use what they're teaching. So I think it's super important that you find teachers that you really vibe with, that you really feel like, oh my god, this guy is like my soul animal. This is like, I really get this guy or this girl. And because chances are they're going to be more similar to you. They're really going to resonate with you. And then whatever they say and whatever they do is way more likely to work for you than someone else that might also be equally of an expert, but you don't really vibe with. I definitely have had this experience in the past where I think I've learned from all these different people, and it's like maybe some teachers I like more than others, but I'm like, oh well, this person is such an expert, they have so many testimonials, it must work for me as well. But then when I tried it, it didn't really work. Whereas now, I only seek teachers or just like internet guru teachers, mentors, YouTubers or whatever that I really vibe with. And I found that the more I vibe with and the more I feel like I'm similar to that person, the more I can actually absorb their energy and improve me, genuinely as Tian. Whereas if you try to absorb the energy from a teacher that doesn't really vibe with you, it's like you're trying to be someone you're not. Some people that I really vibe with are like, let's say Gary Vee, Jordan Peterson, Bashar. They work really well for me. Whereas, I know some people like, let's say, there's Dan Lok, the money guy, right? I really don't like his vibe, and I tried listening to his audiobook and I was like, oh, fuck this shit. And I just got rid of it. And it's like, good, you should do that. It's like, if you don't like the people you're listening to, stop listening to them. There's so many people out there. There's so many experts and teachers that's going to help you. So you have the abundance, you have the selection, you have the opportunity to find the ones that really work for you. And it behooves you. I urge you to find those right teachers and learn from them, and get rid of the ones that don't vibe with you. Even if it's me, if you're listening to me and you don't really vibe me, get the fuck away from me and find the one that works for you, because that's going to make everyone's life easier. You don't waste my time, I don't waste your time, and you find the ones that is right for you. And eventually, if we all do that, we'll be connected in a really good way. I feel like that is more efficient and harmonious. So that's it.